18-year-old me fucked up my entire life over a shiny new car. I was 18 and had just moved out of my parents' house. I was working full-time and going to school full-time. I was barely making ends meet. I had a car that was paid off, but it was old and not very reliable. I was constantly having to fix it. One day, I was driving home from work and my car broke down on the side of the road. I was stranded for hours until a tow truck came to get me. I was so frustrated and upset. I decided that I was done with that car and I was going to buy a new one. The next day, I went to a car dealership and bought a brand new car. I didn't have any money saved up, so I had to finance the entire thing. I ended up with a $500 monthly payment. At first, I was so happy with my new car. It was reliable and I didn't have to worry about it breaking down. But after a few months, I realized that I had made a huge mistake. I could barely afford the monthly payment. I was constantly stressed about money. I had to work extra hours just to make ends meet. I ended up having to drop out of school because I couldn't afford it anymore. I was stuck in a cycle of working just to pay for my car. I eventually realized that I had made a huge mistake. I should have just fixed my old car and saved up for a new one. I ended up selling the car and buying a used one that was much more affordable. I learned my lesson the hard way.